What's up, guys? Pippi here, and this is episode 65 of my Road to Glory. And this episode, as you can see from the title, we will be playing the Stars and Stripes tournament, and we're going with that team you saw right there into the final. And hopefully we can win it first try. We'll see how things go, and after we'll continue with Division 1, and we're in a tough spot in Division 1 if you guys remember, because we have to start winning or else we might get relegated. We come across this guy in the final, 69 chemistry, and some very strong players in there. And you're probably wondering, Stars and Stripes, I guess this is an American tournament. And yes, you are right. It was during the July 4th weekend, so EA released an American tournament. And then you're saying, if it's an American tournament, then how does he have Benzema and all that stuff? Well, the tournament only requires you to have 11 American players in the starting 11 and your bench. So you can have one, well, you can't have one, but you can have 4 Americans in your starting 11 and then 7 on the bench, and then you can have whoever you want in the starting 11. And that's kind of what this guy did right there. And to be fair, I did the same thing, because as you saw, I have team of the season Pavon at striker, team of the season Cardona at cam, and Zarate at striker. And I want to tell you something, guys, something about Zarate. He takes the lead though, however, right there with is that Wijnaldum that scored near post. Very poor goalkeeping from Tim Howard right there, but this game was really tough. Like, the first chance of the game literally came in the second half. That's why I showed nothing from the first half, because there was no chances in the first half. It was really back and forth. It was anybody's game, but things got pretty bad after that first goal, because a poor clearance from me, something I've been saying too much recently, and I'm starting to get annoyed with, costed me another goal. And at this point, I'm thinking, is there any way I can come back from this game? Because this guy has a really good team. The chemistry does not mean anything, because this guy's playing like he has 100 chemistry, and he is now up 2-0, which puts me in an incredibly tough spot, because his defending is very good and I'm not showing any signs of scoring. So I went ahead and brought on some players, as you saw right there, switched formation, brought on Doumbia, Di Maria, and actually Di Maria, no, Doumbia, Di Maria, and team of the season Sanchez. But it would be no good, because in the 75th minute right there, a poor clearance from me once again, try and do a back heel in the defense, ridiculous. I was going to say redonkulous there for a second, but that would have sounded really weird. And he bags his 3rd goal of the game, and that pretty much all but sealed it. So I tried to save some face this game by going defensive and not conceding anymore, because I don't want to turn this into a massacre. But he does go on an amazing run right there with Wijnaldum and bags his 2nd goal. What a nice little run from Wijnaldum right there. Very, very Messi-esque, and he does get the goal. And 4-0 pretty much puts the cherry on top, and we have lost the final. That guy definitely deserved that game. He was an amazing player, took advantage of my weak defense, and he was very good too. So that was one of the reasons he won the game. And I felt like I could have done better if I had better players, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and take into account into the next time we go into the final of this tournament, which will be our next game. So like I was saying, Mauro Zarate, you saw him there, you're like, what? Zarate? He's probably so bad. Well, I watched Spencer FC, I don't know if you guys know him, you probably do, and he does the Zarate kid, and Zarate kind of does amazing for him. So I thought, I feel like this guy is good, and that's what I did. Put him into the team. He fit in well chemistry wise, and he played amazing for me. I didn't play too many games with that team because I didn't like how it played, but he was the top goal scorer. He scored more than team of the season Pabon, who is way quicker than him, and that really surprised me. Anyways, you saw that right there. That guy had an amazing, insane squad, way better than the last guy. He had 100 chem, a bunch of team of the seasons, Ibrahimovic, for Christ's sake, and we're in the final again. I did do some adjustments to the team, sacrificed some chemistry, and put in Sanchez, Sturridge, and Di Maria, I believe. But things were pretty bad for us, because very early on, as you saw right there, he opened up the score sheet with team of the season Payet, and I did not want a deja vu of losing another final. So I started putting my pants on, my good player pants on, and I said, we have to come back into this. We get fouled right outside the box. Great chance for us to make this game level. I give it to Di Maria. Di Maria shoots and bangs it in. What a nice little free kick. And that was a little bit of a tactical move on my part, because I could have easily given that to Sanchez, who has way better free kick stats than Di Maria. But I don't like free kick I don't like taking free kicks with players that are really good at have really good power is what I'm trying to say. With somebody over 85 power, I tend to never score a free kick, which is very strange because they still have very good free kick stats. But I'm good with people in the 80s and nothing more. However, in the 12th minute, we are back in the game as we take the lead. In the 12th minute, when he makes a mistake from a goal kick pass, and Sanchez capitalizes off that, and we have the 2-1 lead. Things are looking pretty hot. We're back in the hot seat, and now it's ours for the taking. Jones right there sees Matic. Matic threw on goal. Very strange player to see up there. Goalkeeper saves it. A little bit unlucky to go in, and we are up 3-1. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this could be it. I can win the final this time around. I just gotta concentrate for the rest of the game and possibly try and get myself another goal. He gets very close right there with Ibrahimovic, wins the header, hits the post, and a little bit unlucky not to have gone in because Ibra does have some pretty insane heading stats. But after that missed header, this guy said, no, there's no way of me coming back. And that's what happened right over here. As you see, he ended up rage quitting in the final with so much time left. I still will never understand why people do that, but we do end up winning the tournament. We get the coins, we get the pack, and we get the pancake trophy in the cabinet. And we're gonna go ahead and play the Division 1 game, which is pretty important. But before that, we're gonna go ahead and open the pack. Open the pack. Let's see who we get. Absolutely no one. Gorkov's alright. Pavon, kind of funny that I got him, even though I have the team of the season right now. I did sell it after this tournament, though. So for any of you guys that like my high money count, there you go. I sold him. And yeah, we go into Division 1 game. We're going in with the Premier League side. And hopefully we get to 3 points because we're 3 for 3 right now, and that's not really a good record in Division 1. So we come across this guy in our game, and this guy was an amazing player. It's going to be a really interesting game for you guys to see. He has a very nice side, 4-3-1-2. Team of the season, Aremenko. Team of the season, is that Tulalans or no? I feel like it's not. Henderson. Was that Inform Arriere? I'm not even sure. But he has some pretty amazing players in there, and adding on to that, he was an amazing player. And something I didn't get to show you guys because I thought it would have been dumb. He made a substitution as soon as the game started, and he brought on Pelé. He brought on Pelé, guys, and you guys know what happened last time Pelé played against us. And speak of the devil, because Pelé runs down, gets brought down by Company, and he drew a penalty. What do you know? The curse of the penalty is back. And he's going to not actually give it to Pelé, which is very strange. I would have taken it with Pelé. I imagine he has amazing penalty stats. But I guess not. He gives it to Aremenko. Aremenko is going to try and score it. Courtois is going to try and save it. He steps up to the plate, takes a lead. He's going to shoot it. He goes right. Courtois goes left. And it's a goal for him in the 36 minutes. And we're down to a penalty. A story I've told one too many times, and it's starting to get frustrating. But we wouldn't let one goal let us down. We never do. And we would try and push for the points because we needed to get at least 1 point if we could. Because I think we need just a win and a draw just to stay in the division. And Sturridge does make things 1-1. Not too long after the penalty, to be honest. After a cross from, I believe, was Shirley. Great header from Sturridge to get us back into the game. And we are 1-1. And yeah, there was a lot of chances created for both sides, but still very good gameplay from both sides because we both defended pretty well. We both attacked pretty well. And that guy was a really good player. Pelé goes on the run, and of course he's going to score it because I hate this man right now. He has played 2 games against us, and he scored 7 goals. That is insane, and I hate him. So we do subs right there because I want to get the draw at least. Switch formation, bring on, I believe, Doumbia I brought on. I think that was the only sub I did, just Doumbia. Brought on Doumbia because I thought that Sturridge's legs were a little bit tired, so I gave him a break, brought on somebody with full fitness, and that was pretty good, obviously, because Doumbia is an amazing player. And we would try and search for that second goal to at least rescue a point. In the 78th minute, we would get that chance as we start off a play with Di Maria, gives it to Doumbia. Doumbia with an amazing pass to Sanchez, and Sanchez is always going to tuck that away. So great idea to bring on Doumbia for that substitution because he got an assist not too long after coming on. And we were 2-2, and I thought, you know what? I feel like I can win this game. And that's what I did over here. Shirley goes on a run, loses the ball, but Doumbia redeems Shirley's mistake, Gives a low cross to Cabela. Cabela makes it 3, and we have just completed the comeback. But now it was a matter of concentration. Can we hold on to the lead and secure the 3 points? We'll have to find out. 87th minute, this guy went all out attack, I assume, and he wanted to rescue a point if he could. We start off the play with Di Maria right there, who's now injured. Gives it to Doumbia. Doumbia is just trying to waste time, make space, but no, gives a poor pass, loses it, gives it to Pelé. Pelé, who's an absolute demon. Of course it's going to be him to ruin our comeback. I hate Pelé, and that's all she wrote as we tied the game 3-3. It's really frustrating that Doumbia goes and gets an assist and 2 assists even, and then goes ahead and mistakes that pass, and we end up drawing because of that. So it really felt like I could have won that game, but that guy was a good opponent. Anyways, guys, my name is Pippi. This has been episode 65, and I'm out.